So I was literally just on about 15 minutes ago a podcast conversation with Matt Medeiros over on the WP Minute. You should go check that out. If it's out when I post this video, I'll put a link in the description or whatever. But he basically grilled me for an hour on like my business stuff, which he tends to do. He is kind of like my illegitimate uncle. So we have a lot of similarities, and I do appreciate his thought process on a lot of stuff, and the way that he comes about things. And yeah, so I mean, I think that I just appreciate it, like I said. But we were kind of rushed because like we asked a lot of questions and then we had a hard stop. So I kind of just want to finish the loop for myself, and also kind of, I don't necessarily say correct things, but I want to just work through some stuff for myself. I do think you'll get a lot out of this if you watch it, because I guarantee I'm not the only person that is in these situations, but I guarantee you that I'm one of the people, one of the only people on the internet that talk about it this fucking much on different outlets and things. But I'm going to give a little bit of a recap, and I'm going to show you. I mentioned in that episode a lot about like chat GPTing that I've done, and kind of some thought processes, because I have some issues, and maybe you don't have the same issues. Maybe you're just like really good and you just focus on one thing all the time, and that's awesome, and you don't have other ambitions other than just your business. God bless you. Good for you. Don't change a thing. But I am just not that person. I started building websites and I was like, I want to build websites, and I started doing that for some people, and then I was like, well, I want to talk about building websites and talk about I found peers, and I wanted to talk about the idea of building websites. I don't want to just build the websites. And I don't just want to service random fucking clients. I want to actually build the stuff. So, or I want to actually talk about building the stuff and talk about the nuances. Okay, so I started doing that. So now that's two things. Then it's like, well, I don't just want to talk about that stuff, because I want to talk about like more business in general, and I want to talk about it's not just I want to talk about these things too. Like I have valid, like solid value to add to the conversation. So then I want to kind of talk about more than just that. And I won't go back through the whole entire history because I've talked about it before. You can find it other places. But ultimately, what those things turned into was Find a Tech, formerly. Now it's Motive11. My Mark Szymanski outlet, my channel, my website, etc., for peer-to-peer type content. And then Fueled by Progress, which is risen from the dead, which is like conversations about more than just WordPress, more than just web design, more than just those technical things. It's also more broadly for business and stuff like that. And those are conversations with other people, right? So a couple of days ago, I post, my first prompt in a chat GPT is, am I doing too much shit? And I don't really want to necessarily go through the entire thread of this. But I'll just give you kind of like a high level overview. Like, am I doing too much stuff? And it's like, yeah, I mean, you could be doing a bunch of different stuff. I've outgrown the idea of do everything yourself, which thank God, because that would have killed me at this point. So like, I am building up a little bit of the team and things like that. But I'm kind of gonna skip some of this stuff, because there's a lot of different things in here that like, this is a really good thing. Again, if you're in a similar situation, by any means, I would highly recommend that you look at something like this, like trying to understand, if your LLM knows you, like do something like this where it's like, these are the categories of things that you're doing. This is how much leverage. I mean, it kind of made this for me, but I gave it like, here's all the things that I'm doing, like all the places that I'm diverting energy and attention to. How much of these are important? So like Agency Grade Builds is a series, the daily shorts, Fueled by Progress, content backlog, which I need to continue to get some of the backlog. Like there's content that still needs done, that's sponsored content, event coverage, maintaining clients, new leads, admin, whatever. And like obviously we're gonna be having a child here, so there's a lot of shit changing in my life, and I'm just trying to work through it. And I want to go back here for a quick second, okay? I am past the point of doomsday bullshit on all of this. Okay. I'm past the point of like, there's two things. One, I'm past the point of like overanalyzing and doomsday bullshit. I still possibly do it, but like there is no fucking answer. Okay. I want to make this abundantly clear. There's no answer, and there's no end until you die. So it's like, I have been in this constant state of mind, like I need to know the right answer. And as soon as I know the right answer, it's all good. Everything's good. I'm never gonna have another problem ever again. Totally fucking false premise there. That's not gonna happen by any stretch of the imagination. Just don't ever think like that. You are always going to have problems and you are never gonna like fully figure it out. And just don't overanalyze it because it doesn't matter. Just keep moving forward. Hence, fueled by progress. Okay. Like just keep moving forward. It's really that simple. And I've just been totally mind fucked by that for so long that and also like even me saying this, like now I'm not mind fucked by it anymore. Like it's still a process. Like I'm still gonna have like slip ups or whatever. So it's just like this whole thing of as you're in your office, you're in your studio, whatever, and you're constantly trying to work on different things and talk to different people virtually. We just get so in our heads. And these are the things that again I like talking about because people just think like you look at the internet and you just think that you could just like fucking go 24/7, 365, no problems whatsoever. Not how it fucking works. So I'm not going to change from that. I'm always going to do that. This second channel or some form of this second channel, I truly believe is going to be here until I die because I don't. I am incapable of not sharing this shit. And if this means that I lose clients because I'm talking about the things that I'm going through on the internet, fuck off. Like honestly, I don't care because I don't like if you if you are a type of person that doesn't like the idea of somebody going through the progressions of what it takes to become better, go work with somebody else. I don't care. I'm not saying that's going to happen, or even that it has happened that I know of. But it's just ridiculous to even think that that is something that you should curtail because of that reason. So whatever on that. Anyway, but a little bit of a soapbox there. But back to kind of the concepts here. This was all a few days ago, but we talked about, with Matt, I was talking about him and I was talking about with him and he was asking me all these questions about like, which, like you're starting Fueled by Progress back up. Why are you doing that? And I don't have good answers for this. It's because I want to do these things and I have these opportunities to do these things. I know good people. I want to have these conversations. I want to cross pollinate audiences. I want to have more outlets for calls to actions, which I don't have. And and I talked about this in that other video. That other video, I've gotten great feedback on that how business works video with the process and shit. That is the video. Okay. I don't know where it's at right now. Again, I'll leave a link in the description or whatever. But that thing, which is, I believe, right here, this right here. Okay. This is the fucking map. Okay. And I know I just said it's not like the end all be all, but this is a solid map, okay? And I don't do this. Like I haven't done this. I haven't clearly defined the vision. Some, branding has been like again so offers. Basically none, okay? And marketing, right? And again, like in the conversation with Matt, like we're talking about like how do you market like an agency? Do you really want to have an agency? Like yes, I do. But in order to market the agency, you can't start marketing without a fucking offer. So this is actually really where the conversation begins. And unfortunately, with Motive11, we don't even have branding yet. Okay, so and we barely have a vision because do I know exactly who I'm serving? Not exactly. So that's really the problem. Okay, we got this one. This one's good. We can deliver. We know we can deliver, right? As I was saying in that other video. But that's kind of the whole point there. And then this is putting the cart before the horse because honestly, I don't know. I'm thinking about like, oh, maybe I should, we talked about maybe I should make content on the Motive11 channel. And it's like, maybe, but you know, I don't know. Is that really a good idea? Like, is anybody gonna watch that? Is that just gonna be another, way to waste time or something? So I don't know. But if we scroll down here, I put in another prompt. Was it this one? Yeah, I think it was this one. It was telling me to do like a hybrid approach, some shit. And I was like, do you think it makes sense to do like continue to segment the audience? And like Mark Szymanski is like DIYers or people that are agencies because I've already built that audience and I have credibility there. And then basically go to Motive11 and make other content over there, right? And make content directly for people. And I actually liked some of this concept here. It's kind of like a two-channel ecosystem, right? So why most agency websites are broken, how to fix yours, and then like how like versus like how we helped a law firm 5x inbound leads with their new site. What a 5K website actually gets you and why it's worth it. You're just changing who you're talking to. Like these would be talking directly to business owners specifically. You got to like nail down again. You got to nail down like what type of clients we want and stuff like that. But yeah, and honestly, I'm not sure of anything, to be honest with you. Like Matt's asked me the question, do I even want an agency? Honest to God, no. Like, I mean, I don't like I do because I know that I'm good at it and I know that I can affect change and help people. I know that without a doubt. I've done it. But like, do I want to like force myself to kind of like play around over here and do this stuff? I don't know. The reason I say that I honestly know is because like I don't know. I've never had a fucking answer to these questions. Like, I don't know who I want to work with. I want a lot of money. Like, I want big projects. I want to do a lot of that stuff. But at the same time, I don't because I'd rather just do small projects, get the recurring revenue in the maintenance and effectively do very little, like other than just keep their shit up. I, I feel like I'm very like ambitious and I do like to start some things, but I'm not starting any more shit. This is it. Like, but I just feel like there's so many like business owners that I've dealt with, and maybe this is bad, mindset on the just based on the ones that I've dealt with. Like, I don't know. I want to work with people that fucking want to make their business better. Like they don't have any of the skills that I have, and they have whatever their skill is, and I don't have any of the skills that they have. Right? Like law firm, doctor, whatever the fuck, like I don't have those skills. Trust me, and we will fucking move this thing forward. The problem is that if we go back to like and we think about like how a business operates, right? If they have vision and then they have branding and then they have an offer, then we can start working on the marketing, right? Well, it's like the way that I know how to market or get more attention is content. So it's like that's the problem that I always run up against in this fucking business is those people don't generally want to create content. So we need to advertise some other different way. We need to market some other different way, which is other ways. I mean, you could do advertising on Facebook, Meta, Google, whatever. But it's just like, I don't know. I just don't know. I just need to keep doing stuff. Like seriously, like these videos are really helpful. But honestly, what I have done recently is just stopped fucking like caring. And that's the best way I can put it. But it's the most ridiculous, like, direct way I can put it. But it's like, just don't care. Like, just do stuff. Because if you do stuff, it's better than overanalyzing and not doing anything. Now, is it the best? No, but we're pushing ourselves in the right direction. And the only way that you can figure out this is the problem. This is the problem that I have gotten myself into it, and I know so many other people have gotten themselves into over time. We just watch all this fucking shit on the internet, and we think that the way to get to where we want to is just watch the stuff and then kind of like do it. But like we don't understand what is right and what is wrong and what is beneficial and what is not beneficial to like listen to and actually implement because we're not trying the shit ourselves. It's like the biggest blessing and the biggest curse. I used to think that it's good to learn from your own mistakes. It's even better to learn from other people's. It kind of is, but like you will never feel it. You will never actually feel that it's right. Even if it is the right thing, you won't feel that it's right because you don't know what the fuck is wrong because you never felt that. So it's just this is the type of shit that I have to deal with in my mind on a regular basis because I don't know. I don't like some of the stuff I don't want to do. And then it's like, okay, I mean, like I know that I'm good at some stuff and I don't want to do other things. So then I think about ways around that, which is like, building team, like not having to do that type of stuff. And that's worked. It's worked. And I need to continue to do it. But I don't know. It's just crazy. And then I just get bored. I mean, I will literally just get bored on certain things. But honestly, the answer is probably just like do something really, really like. Well, here's the other random thing, like the fuel by progress shit. Like as an example, it's not a large lift. It is a small lift. It's a very small lift. The biggest problem, and I didn't say this in the video with Matt because we were rushed. The biggest, well, I kind of said it. What I need to do is I'm unfortunately not like in a great place necessarily to do this right now, but what I need to do is I need to shut the fuck up for a limited time, and I need to just create, this doesn't have to be a long period of time, but I need to shut up and I need to just create the first 3 steps of that business process in what I'm doing. Like, we just need to have minimum viable vision, minimum viable branding, minimum viable offers. Just shut the fuck up and just create those 3. I could do that in a day for the 3 things that I'm trying to do here, right? For Motive11, Szymanski Media, and Fueled by Progress. I could do that in a day. I need to have that though. I keep marketing without having any fucking, like, I have offers, but easy to describe offers. And the branding isn't even as important as the offers, to be honest. Like, the offers are the epitome. And I say this all in this other video. Like, that is the only thing that's the problem. It's not even a marketing problem. The marketing will come. I'm so good at it. I just talk and talk and talk and talk. And I dispense value at whim. And I don't really ask for shit in return other than going to watch free shit. More free shit on my YouTube channel. And I don't even get your fucking email for that. So it's like, I'm a fucking idiot. Okay. I'm a fucking idiot when it comes to that. I need to become a better, like, the part of marketing that turns into sales, okay? I need to become better there. Getting attention, talking, extremely good. Consistency even, very good. That's what I need to do. Unfortunately, we have some backlog content and things like that we need to fucking do as well. So there's like, I can't just shut the fuck up. I have to do that. But we are moving in the right direction. I know this has been like crazy all over the place here, but like, I need to do this, and this is what this outlet is for, right? I'm not going to poison the other channels with this. This is what this is for. The last thing I'm going to say is this is extremely important. I'm saying it to myself, take it or leave it. I have to be more outwardly confident in a way. Like, not arrogant, but there's a scale. There's a scale where arrogant is like over on the one far extreme, and then the other far extreme is like completely hate yourself, devoid of any confidence whatsoever. I feel like I am slightly in the middle, but most of the time that I describe my thoughts and myself to people, I'm a little towards the non-confident side. But when I'm like thinking, in these videos or whatever, like, Matt's talking to me, and this isn't about Matt. This is just a conversation again from earlier. Go watch it. Matt's saying shit to me, and like, I am disagreeing with the way that he's portraying me because I haven't done a good enough job at explaining who the fuck I am and what the fuck I do and how good I am at certain things and how much I understand about certain things. Like, so that's the thing for me that I just need to remember. And you can't bullshit about it, but like, if you know what to do and you're just not doing it, then that's totally different than not knowing what to do. And it's totally different than not having a clue. It's totally different than not knowing what you want or whatever. They're different things. So yeah, that's a huge one for me. I've noticed that about myself, and it's because I'm competent and confident that I default to, like, I have the ability to say I don't know, because I'm not afraid to say I don't know. I fucking say it all the time. But I have to if I have to say that, that's fine, because I'll figure out whatever it is I don't know, and then I'll be better moving forward. But it's like, I can't dis I cannot undersell myself. I can't misrepresent myself. And I do that, I feel like, because people don't understand. Either they're not comprehending, or I'm not saying it well enough. I'm not describing it well enough. And I'll take the blame, because I know that I know that I'm not representing my businesses well enough, because we don't have any fucking offers and people don't know what I do. Like, they know like who I am, they know kind of stuff about me, but they ask questions about like, "Oh, what do you do?" So, that's got to be more direct. That's got to be more straight to the point, and that's got to be more defined. 100%. So, I don't know. I'm just not I'm not there. Like, I don't know what like it's just got to be so simple. I just have to make it just be like, hey, I'm the well, I mean, I am the whatever it says, the founder and principal strategist of Motive11. But what do we do? Who do we work for? What do we do? Like, who do we what do we do? I just have to try it. I mean, I have so much goddamn time, um, on the whole, not necessarily in the micro, but I am about to turn 30. Like, I mean, I have so much time. I talk to people. I talk to younger people now, but I talk to so many people that are just like fucking years and years beyond where I'm at, and I appreciate it all. And I appreciate all the wisdom, but like I have so much time. Like what I'm saying is I don't have time to dilly-dally, but I have time in the sense of there's no need to be stressed about the fucking time. Like zero reason whatsoever to be stressed about that. Just fucking keep working. We're gonna die. I'm either gonna figure it out or I'm gonna fucking die. Like it's not stressful to me. That part is not stressful anymore. I need to continue to remember that that's not stressful. I just need to keep doing shit. I was gonna say keep doing random shit, but like not like stick to this ecosystem and just do. Like the things that I want to do are in these certain things. And I need to bake into my fucking brain some offers and some CTAs that I can spout at a moment's notice so I can get people to go where I need them to go and give me money because I'm tired of dispensing value and not like I don't want to give anything away for free. That's not what I'm saying. But like I've given so much, I feel like, and I haven't even given people the opportunity to pay me. Not like I forced them to pay me, but I haven't even given them the opportunity. So it's like I just don't know what the fuck. There's a lot of things to work on. And when I talk like this, I feel like, oh, this is, sometimes it might be seen as like the end of the world spiraling out of control. Bro, I'm showing you the real shit. Like if you subscribe to the second channel here, like this is real fucking life. I don't know if I'm just exceedingly weird. I might be. I'm probably weird because I talk into a camera and post on the internet saying this shit, but this is real. Like I'm not sugarcoating any of this. I will not sugarcoat any of this. I cannot. I physically cannot. So, and I don't care if people watch this. Like, I appreciate you if you do. But this is it. Like, this is what I think about on a day-to-day basis. Possibly overanalyze it because that's something that I've done. But I hope that doing these videos and thinking in these ways will help me to not do that as much. I don't know. Um, but yeah, this is why this is on a second channel. Do not subscribe if you don't want to see this. The other channel will not house these types of conversations anymore. So I love that. I love this. I think the second channel is genius. I'll credit Christian Taylor and anybody else that told me to do that. I think this is definitely the way to go. I think the main channel is the audience as it currently sits is mostly DIYers and agency owners. So people that want to build websites and fuck with AI and all this other stuff. This channel is people that care enough about like me and like the things that I think about and the things that I kind of like tinker with and the ideas in my mind, everything like kind of extra. Fueled by Progress is people that want to have, that want to, that kind of a mix of this channel, but also like people that want to hear good conversations about, I don't even know how the fuck to describe that. Like they're conversations about business, entrepreneurship, technology, psychology. I feel like they're good conversations. I don't know how to brand that thing, but I will figure that out. And honest to God, I don't know. Motive11 might be the it might be the thing that puts me to the next level where I'm making content for lay people, business owners that don't know shit. Well, they know shit, but they don't know shit about what like I know about and like what the audience of Mark Szymanski, the channel, knows about, and they want to make money, and they're whatever industry they are, and a lot of them, the good ones, they know that they don't know anything about marketing because a lot of it's just been word of mouth or whatever, and they just know their skill, which is great, and then I could come in and I could help them. Can't do that before I do the branding and the offers though, and the vision. So That's what I have to work on next. And I feel like I work on it all the time, and it's slow. It's a slow burn. I don't know how the fuck anybody gets things done quickly. I feel like I do a lot of stuff. Maybe it's because I'm a little. There's a little scattered going on here. There's a bunch of different things, but again, I am not going any wider than this. This is it. This is how it is. I've been this story of mine has been pretty interesting. I'm not going any wider than this. This is what we got for now, and we need to make it work. The last thing I'll say, just to kind of throw a whole monkey wrench in the whole thing, is I said in that thing, like, Matt asked me like directly, like, do you want to start? Do you want to build an agency? And I'm like, do I have a choice? And I don't know what he said. It kind of sounded like like I don't really have a choice or whatever. But I mean, honestly, again, like it's not that I don't want to. And I said this earlier. It's not that I don't want to. It's that I actually don't know if it's easier or harder or the pros and the cons. The other option is I have an audience of people that would probably buy shit from me if I gave them a fucking offer to buy. you know? So it's like I could go over there and make some money. I could potentially go the software route. Okay. I'm not, the thing is here, the problem with life and business in general is I'm not doing anything innovative, really. Like maybe the way that I come across potentially, like maybe that's like unique and innovative because I'm me, but like I'm not doing anything innovative. Like everyone starts an agency and then starts making fucking content about educating people and then moves into the courses or the membership or et cetera, community, whatever the fuck. And then and I think that's my catalyst is that I can talk for physically forever. I am charismatic. I am curious. I am a good communicator. And that's where I would live. But I just keep thinking like, did we do enough in the service realm? Did we do enough to like really fully like exit that by any means or have the rapport to like do stuff? The answer is fucking yeah. Okay, there's other people doing this that they haven't done as much. Like I mean, the answer is probably yeah, but it's also like I don't want to leave it. I don't want to leave it for several reasons. I don't want to lose sight of it. I don't want to stop talking to clients. I don't. Yeah, I feel like I still need a toe in there and keep doing that. And honestly, more than a toe, I feel like I should scale that because it would be scalable, and then that would be a cool story, and a cool thing to do. Um, I don't know. And the very very last thing is that content is awful to monetize. Like it's basically it's pretty awful to monetize. It's this, the sponsorships, the all that is not ideal. You have to really have a good head on your shoulders to make that work. And luckily I am better now at that than I was before and I have a slightly better mindset about that. But it's really bad. You have to build for yourself, whether that's an agency, whether that's a product, whether that's some sort of community or membership thing like on the content. Like you have to build for yourself. The other shit has to be supplemental. I never want to build any more businesses based off of other people being the like something that I'm not creating or whatever. Like I don't want it to be like that. I just it's not good. Because then you don't want to do it and it gets bogged down. It's shit. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm just figuring it out. I hope you enjoy the candidness. I hope you enjoy the transparency. Um, I know a lot of stuff, but I don't know everything, and I still have my own things that I'm working out and trying to work through. Obviously, like everyone else. So, um, yeah. And I like to talk about it. And if I'm going to talk about it, then it's either going to go in my Google Photos and nobody's ever going to see it, and I'm probably never going to rewatch it, or I can put it up here and somebody could get some stuff out of it. So that's why I do this. And yeah. So that's all I got. That was good. I need to go do more work. I need to move forward. I need to post content, and then I need to go right to what I said. Vision, branding, offers. Fuck, maybe I'll do it live or on a video. That would be a great use of my talents. I don't know. Either way, I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much as always. I'll talk to you in the next one.